Hi. Well, it's Christina again, and this time I'm in California, okay, in Los Angeles, having just been to Palm Springs visiting family, not visiting family, joining family. New Year's resolutions, well, we've got to think about them because that's where we are, isn't it? And I think it's always important to be positive about them. Last year, I don't know, how was my last year? Not bad, not good, not great, but okay. But this year is apparently the year of the banner. What does that mean? Well, it actually means energy, life, strength, things that are going to be going well for you. Well, we all need that, don't we? But all part of that is your health, right? If you don't do something about your health, if you don't do it, nothing's going to happen, right? It's just going to go on and you're going to think, I'm lethargic, I don't feel that great. But something called mitochondria, that's the actual cells of the body. And we need to keep them really going strong. Things like, seriously, a whole food diet. Look on the label and see what's in it. I mean, sometimes you read it, you can't even pronounce it, so you know it's no good for you. But your body's like a battery. It's almost like your cell phone, kind of needs to be recharged. But if you don't do it, no one's going to do it for you. So if you sit back and just think, oh, well, I don't feel so good today, I'm going to sit around. Don't sit around. Move. Moving is like, it's the one thing that powers your cells. It stimulates your body. And as we get older, that is so necessary. I mean, you've heard me say so much about being careful how you walk and not falling, right? Don't bloody fall. Oh, excuse that. But falling is fatal because you've got no way of recovery after that, or rarely so. So with your mitochondria, it's the energy that functions your whole cellular body. When you feel healthy, everything works. And sometimes you don't feel healthy or you don't feel energetic. But it is a bit in the mind as well. I know that listen, I preach to you what I say, but I don't necessarily feel the way I want you to feel. But by talking to you, I think it makes me, I don't know, makes me feel more energetic. And we all know a whole food diet, a good diet, and movement and exercise is just important. Sleep, yes, that's pretty necessary too. And I don't know how many hours you get. I tend to get about 7, and I don't think that's bad. One friend of mine, she can sleep for 8 or 9 hours, but I can't do that. Maybe because I can't really ever sit down long enough to do that. But I just want you to feel like you're actually doing something positive. And if you do sit down, don't sit down and watch some boring television news. Maybe watch something that's stimulating on a television series or something. I do like to read. I find on this trip, which has been quite a long one because I went from Toronto to Palm Springs, which was quite a long journey, and then joining family and making out I didn't feel tired when I really did. But I did find this wonderful book, which was given to me as a Christmas gift. It's called The Phoenix Crown. Now, I'm not necessarily a book person to tell you what you should actually be reading, but I have found this. It's by Kate Quinn. The Phoenix Crown is kind of very stimulating, but easy to put up and intriguing. And I think it's one of those things that you need to have in your back pocket. Just to say, there's nothing worse than someone says to you, oh, what have you read? And you think, I haven't really read anything other than the newspaper, or not even the newspaper, or listen to the news or something, which is not exactly stimulating, right? So I want you to be stimulated. I want you to think about all those vitamins that I want you to take. Vitamin C, essential to keep that awful business of people sneezing and coughing around you. COVID, I don't know, COVID this or COVID that. Everybody says they haven't got it because nobody wants to admit it because it sounds so ghastly after what we went through. But we did go through it. It is over. It's still out there. But so is flu. So's all these things. A vaccine, that's your call. I mean, of course, one vaccinated for COVID. Would I continue to do it? Personally, not really, because I like to take a lot of vitamins all the day, and touch wood, always do that. I'm feeling pretty good. And I want to start the new year and stay that way. I want to be feeling positive. I want to be feeling like I'm going to do things, talk to people, meet people, as much as we can. It's not as easy. Everybody says that to you. As you get older, everybody gets limited, right? Friends die, unfortunately. But we're not. We're positive and we're going to stay that way. And I want you to think about your life and how you can keep moving and just be interacting with your family as best you can without being a bore. And no one doesn't ever really want to say you don't feel well. Nobody wants to hear that. And that is one of the things to remember. When you talk to people, kind of be positive. Ask them how they are. Don't necessarily dwell on, oh, I've got a headache or my neck hurts or my leg hurts or something like that. I know it sounds silly. Children are great, I find, rejuvenator almost. The way they make you feel good. But friends do too. And I know I'm going back to a climate of snow, so I'll probably do a video outside in the snow so you can just see how pretty grim it is living there. But what can we do? It's where I am and it's where you are, and hopefully in a better climate than I'm in. But right now, this is pretty special, even though they're expecting some serious winds soon where there's going to be a power outage and goodness knows what else. But living here certainly gives you more energy. Sunshine really helps, but we can't always get that. So get out and be out in the light. Don't be inside. As soon as that sun shines, get out in it. You need that vitamin D, even if it's a worn out version in the winter. Just think about all that, the vitamin D, and take vitamin D. Take all the stuff you need to take. I mean, I can go through a whole list of vitamins, of which I kind of take over about 4 or 5 hours because I don't want to shoot it all down in one hit. But please, look at yourself, look at your health, and the importance of that. And now there's a flickering of light here, which is really quite entrancing. But I just feel that, okay, 2025, doesn't it sound extraordinary? But that's where we are, folks. What can we say? Happy to be here, happy to be positive. Now, so Christina, once again, do subscribe to me. I love to hear from you. And all the different charity work and things I do. And if you're not involved in one, get involved in one. They stimulate you. You feel better for doing it. You want to feel a better person. Okay, so it's bye for now. And thank you for watching me. And I do appreciate it. You know that. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.